Hi. You may ask yourself, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? And who the fuck is the bitch on your screen? Well, if you must know, my friend, welcome to my reading channel. You have sadly stumbled upon it. Buckle the fuck up. Strap the fuck on. This is gonna be a weird fucking ride. And I am your host, Helen. Welcome! Wow! And yes, I am aware that this is my first ever video and that introductions are needed because so far, you only know that my name is Helen. Okay? And if you weren't a dum-dum, you also would have checked my bio saying that this whole freaking channel is about books and meant for one person. But before any kind of introduction, I gotta explain to you what's the story behind this channel. So the thing is this. Me and my friend Caro, if my liege allows it, I'll put her face right there. And if you do not see a face, close your fucking eyes. Look away, okay? Look away. So we love to read. And we also love to send each other videos. But they're too fucking long. And Instagram and Messenger won't allow us to send them in their original form. Because it's too fucking long, right? And don't. For the love of God, do not say Snapchat.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Like she did. Okay, do not. I left Snapchat in high school. After high school was done, I was like, say less, I'm gone. So, on a random Tuesday or whatever the day was, she said, why not create a YouTube channel? And I was like, oh my God. She did it first and it took me months to join her, okay? Hers is private. So only the few lucky ones that she deems fit gets the link and watches the video. And guess who watches it? Me! I am one of them. I'm one of those lucky people. But as you can see, my channel is not private. Because guess what? I couldn't give a rat's ass who watches my videos. That was too close, I'm sorry. I couldn't care less. That's why it exists. That's the whole reason why. It's mainly for her. And if you're a random person that stumbles upon this, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you laugh. Because that's the whole point. For you to laugh and enjoy and and giggle and then close the video. And nobody's asking you to subscribe or like it or whatever. I will never, because if there's one thing you must know about this channel is that nothing I will ever make or post on this channel should be considered as professional because guess what? I ain't no professional. I got zero, nada skills in editing or filming. Okay? This is just for hobby, memory keepsake, and entertainment. That's why I swear a lot. Because I don't care if this gets demonetized or whatever YouTube bullshit it is. I don't care. Do your fucking worst. Now that that's settled, I can tell you a little bit about myself. A little introduction, not that crazy. Just the bare minimum you gotta know, okay? I am your host once again, Helen. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm a Turkish girl. I was born in Canada, Quebec, Montreal, and I do still live here. I do. I know 3 languages: Turkish, French, and English. The order doesn't mean jack shit because they're all ass. But if you can't understand me, buddy, I'm holding you right now when I say this. You need help. Okay? Okay. You need help. Other than that, I'm 21. And if there's 2 main things you gotta know about me is that I'm dyslexic. Wow! I am dyslexic, yes. So if I start stuttering and fucking up words, you know why. Okay? Stop being a dramatic queen. I will put the word or the sentence right here. I'll edit it. Just for you. If I must, I shall. Who am I to deprive you from whatever bullshit I'm gonna say? And the second thing, I have the memory of a goldfish. So so you must understand what kind of hell I'm gonna be living while trying to edit this video, okay, with my zero skill of editing. Wow. Good luck to me. Other than that, if you're interested, I can tell you about my hobbies. If it wasn't obvious enough, I love reading. Because, like, this channel is not at all just about books. Who am I fooling? No, not you, buddy. It's fine, buddy. You're good. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I love reading. It could be manga, manhwas, novels. If it's good, I shall eat it up. I love watching movies. My favorite genres, romance and horror. Next, TV shows. My favorite top of the top. Game of Thrones and Walking Dead. L'essai de vie de Léa. I also watch Turkish shows because remember, buddy, I am Turkish. I love chukur. For the people who know. If you don't know, whatever, here, over there, I'll put the picture. Okay? Just for you, buddy. I love video games. How could I forget? My PS4 is literally just there. My favorite video game is Elden Ring. Oh my fucking god, you got me fucked up. Other than that, Baldur's Gate, Little Nightmares. That's the only ones that are coming to mind, okay? Yeah. I think that's all we need for introduction. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Sorry, there is one last thing I have to tell you, share with you, little buddy. Caro already knows. Caro is just, right now, she's sitting in the corner and letting the show go for the people who don't know me, okay? She's just giggling in her corner, I'm sure. I also will speak in French, Turkish. When it's not English, anything other than English will have a little translation or whatever the fuck. If I want to, I won't force myself, okay? I won't. But if I feel nice at the moment, just a little bit there, over there. I thought I saw something over there. Oh god. Oh my god. I thought I swear to God, wallahi sandım ki orada bir şey vardı. Bağıracaktım, amına koydum diyecektim. Yapacaktım. So that will be translated if I can. If I can't, shit. I don't know what to tell you. So that's the whole point of this video. I had to do an introduction and there's been a lot of yappa because we had to. Okay? You also need to understand that I talk a lot out of my ass. But you got the gist of it, right? Right. So you're welcome. Now, let's get into the actual video, what the video is actually about, okay? Cue the motherfucking intro. I did! So the plan is, Caro and I are gonna make each other list. What kind of list, you're asking yourself, buddy? Relax, I keep telling you, stop rushing me. When you start rushing me and stressing, I start stressing. The video starts becoming very stressful when it's supposed to be just about books. Okay? Okay. So she's gonna make a list. And I'm gonna do a list. 4 books. Okay? I'm gonna give her 4 books. She's going to pick one without telling me. And then she's gonna annotate it. Write all of her emotions, her opinions, her rating, whatever bullshit she wants to write and annotate and tab shall be tabbed and annotated. And then guess what? She's gonna give it to me. And I'm gonna own a very unique book, which y'all are never gonna look at, never touch, never smell. It's only mine. Okay? Have we established that, buddy? Buddy! Göz koyma bak. Senin ananı sikerim. Belanı sikerim. Beni delirtme. Tamam mı? Tamam. If you want one, do you yourself. Find your own friend. Okay? Okay. Caro is mine. And her book is mine. Bitch. Before we start, I need to warn you. I'm gonna be using my phone because, buddy, if you don't remember, let me remind you, I have the memory of a goldfish. So if you tell me to remember a whole freaking paragraph times 4, sen ne ettin lan? Bokunu çıkartma çünkü ben yapamam. Tamam mı? Ha siktir git. Amına koydum. Okay? You've been warned. I'm doing my due diligence. So now I'm talking to you. Yes, you, babe. Caro. The list is starting. Your first book. Ta-ra! Roll the drums! Ta-da! It's God of Fury. You already knew it was coming. You already knew this book was coming. It's the only one, the only contemporary dark romance out of the bunch. The other ones are all fantasy. Because now I'm talking to you, buddy. Caro already made her list for me long time ago. Long time ago. And hers were only contemporary books. And I was like, okay, you want to give me all contemporary? I'll give you all fantasy. But God of Fury had to be there because, that bitch of a book still has a fucking chokehold on me. I've read it months ago and I still cannot move on. So God of Fury is a book written by Rena Kent, if you do not know. And it's part of a completed series called Legacy of Gods. And if I'm not wrong or mistaken, it has like 6, 7 books. Don't mind me, I'll be reading now, okay? God of Fury is a wild, intense love story between Nikolai. Nikolai, I love that fuck. I love him. An unhinged, obsessive predator. He's not a predator, bro. I swear to God. Not in that way, okay? He's a really funny bisexual man. He like doesn't give a fuck. Crazy maniac, okay? He's local. Bunch of tattoos. Sexy motherfucker, okay? And then you got my Brandon, my baby! A man trying to save his twin brother by surviving a deadly chase game in the forest. So you're thrown into the book, and Brandon is like, they got my brother, or something like that. And he's like, I have to help him because it's his twin brother, and he loves his twin brother. Even though there's, a backstory behind that also. So he joins the game. And there's a bunch of maniacs, and they're all the main guys of all the books, right? And each one of them picked a victim. And guess what? Those victims became their partner, their lovers later on in the books. And Nikolai is one of those maniacs that starts chasing Brandon because the moment he locks eyes with him, he locks in and he's like, you're gonna become my bitch. This man fell first. And hard as hell. When Nikolai sets his sight on Brandon, game over. The thing spirals into a tense, chaotic push and pull relationship, okay? Filled with heat, denial, and an emotional turmoil. Because Brandon was like, I do not want to have anything to do with you, Nikolai. He found him very messy, disrespectful, chaotic, just not for him. And he was like, just get away from me. Doesn't leave me alone. Leave me alone. And guess what? Nikolai was like, no, I am not going to leave you alone. You are going to become my bitch and I'm going to fuck you. And guess what? They do fuck.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
They do fuck. And guess what again? Brandon, the Delulu motherfucker that he is, he's like, I ain't gay. I ain't gay. I ain't gay. And then Nikolai is like, Brandon, sen öyle demiyordun ama ben seni ne zaman sikiyordum. You're not gay. Who are you trying to fool, Brandon? He was like, who are you trying to fool? You are gay as hell. I fucked you. You liked it. You are gay. Brutal, raw, emotionally charged. This book delivers a twisted yet powerful story about healing, obsession, and love in the darkest of places. Now, why did I love it? Okay. Gave it 5 out of 5. If I could give it 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, I would. Again, and again and again. It's BL. Oh, it's gay.
Gay.
Okay, if you don't like gay stuff, get the fuck out. This book is not for you. It's not for you. I wish you'd give it a chance because honestly, it's peak.
A few moments later.
If there's another thing you really gotta know about me is that I am a BL fan. I love gay stories, not lesbians. I tried. I swear to God, I tried. It wasn't for me. I tried it in mangas. I tried it in manhwas. I tried it in novels. It ain't made for me, okay? I ain't into pussies. And now you're doubling it and you're like 2 pussies? Oh, shit. Keep your coochie meow meow away from me, okay? 2 guys, better than 1, as I always say. I'm straight, right? I love guys. Not in that way. 2 is better than 1. You can't tell me 2 is not better than 1, okay? Only for books. I'm a very monogamous person in real life. I don't fuck with that. Ugh. Brendan and Nikolai? Chokehold. What else do I need to say? Those 2A are amazing duo. I love their fucking love story. It's just, it started with this, messed up story. Is very chaotic. They became friends with benefits while Nikolai was really into him and Brendan was like, no, because Brendan is going through his own thing and he's hiding it from everyone. And that's like messing up any kind of possibility for a relationship. And then with time, Nikolai doesn't let go. Nikolai pushes through again and again and again. And he makes it work. He actually made Brendan believe that there could be something. And it did happen. It was the most beautiful story. I loved it.
One eternity later.
And now, our second book, Caro. This ain't no surprise for you, but for Buddy over there. Ta-da! Psycho Academy. One of my fucking tops of the tops. Favorites out of favorites. This is a 5-star series for me, written by Jasmine Mass. And it's part of a completed series, which I do not remember the name of. And it's the 4th book, because you have to understand that there's 6 books. And the 3 first ones are about Sadie. And the 3 last ones are about Arabelle. She's the best friend of Sadie. All of these books are a white choose. So why you gotta choose? And you can have 5 or 4 or 6, Now for the synopsis. Psycho Academy. Arabelle, a fae princess who just killed her mother, uses magic to disguise herself as a mysterious boy named Aaron to escape her royal fate. Set in a massive fantasy world of fae, demons, vampires, humans, and more, Aaron is kidnapped after a surge of power reveals her true strength and taken to a brutal academy that trains students for war. They're trained like fucking dogs. That's what it is. She faces deadly trials, hidden enemies, with secrets unraveling in a white choose romance full of tension and slow burn. This story is packed with magic, danger, and dark twist, and at its core, it's a love story, baby. I will like it because I love that shit. Let me explain it a little bit better than that. Erin just killed her mother, and she ate her mother's heart. Rightfully so, though. You're gonna understand why. We hate that cut. We ate that cut. I was like, yeah! Kill that bitch! Eat that motherfucking heart! But with that came a price. First of all, Erin became very traumatized. She can no longer eat meat. I honestly would still eat meat. I couldn't care less. If that cunt was my mother, bitch, I would eat her heart without blinking. Okay? Without thinking twice about it. The flavors are melting on my tongue, mother. So she kills her mother. And now people expect Arabelle to become the queen, but Arabelle is like, fuck no. I don't want to become the queen of this stupid fucking realm. Fuck all of you. Fuck the mother I killed. And sayonara. I'm out, right? And then she disguises herself as Aaron. So I don't remember if it was a ring or enchantment or whatever the fuck. She completely physically disguises herself as a man. Like if you were to look, there's no pee-pee, But like everything else, you'd say it's a man. But the guys in the story call her pretty boy because she still is pretty, you know? While she was eating her mom's heart and all of that, a fucking surge of power came off. Or it was in another scene, maybe. I don't remember. Someone clocks in and is like, ooh, that power. Who is it? And then they find Eren, kidnap the bitch, and is like, you, my friend, he's gonna come to the academy, train like a dog, and then become one of our soldiers. Right? She obviously didn't want to, but she had no other choice. And in this academy, there's obviously a hierarchy. You know, the low, the ones that their power is shit, not wow, wow, wow. And then you go up, up, up. And that's where the kings are. There's 3 kings. That's all I remember about them. There's 3 of them. I don't remember the name of the guys. Okay. You read the book and find it out for yourself. Okay. I can't do everything for you. I can't. There's this hierarchy, right? And you got to get tested by this witch to know where you go and what place you're supposed to be set in. And guess what? Eren, aka Arabelle, is supposed to be with the kings. And beside the kings, there's also demons and a human. How the fuck is a human with, you know, kings and demons and blah, blah, blah? Now that, my friend, you have to find it for yourself. She becomes part of their group. Obviously, it's immediately hate. The only person that helps her through all of this and the only person that keeps her alive is the human. They become best friend, and then there's tension. Also with the kings. Ooh la la, because don't forget, this is a white shoes. We don't get 1, we don't get 2, we don't get 3, we don't get 4, but 5. 5 of them. 5 of them. Why not? It's a book. Enjoy, bitch. Now, why the fuck did I love this book? First of all, I love everything that Jasmine Mass writes. Anything she writes, I suck that in, okay? That's what she said. I'm sorry. I love also Enemies to Lovers, Slow Burn, White Shoes, Badass fucking main bitch. Like, what else do I need to say more? There's everything I love. And also gender bender. Gender bender is when, you know, the main character has to hide their gender and they go, like, example, Arabelle hides as Eren. I love that. Okay, I eat that shit up. In movies, in K-dramas, in books. I love it! I love that shit! Give me more! But yeah. And I gave it 5 out of 5. So Caro, you already knew all of this because I wouldn't shut the fuck up about this book. Anyone I meet and they're like, oh, I love books. I'm like, oh my God, really? Have you read like Jasmine Mass? Have you read Psycho Shifters? No? Yeah! Get on to that. Okay? Okay. And that was our second book. And now, our third book. Ta-da! Not a lot of people know about this. Chef's Mate is a book written by Envy Writes. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, and if I butchered it, I am sincerely sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. It's 4 books in the whole series, and Chef's Mate is the last one. The 3 other ones are about another main character with her mens. Like, it's again a white shoes. Do you see a pattern? Do you see a pattern? Because I see one. Chef's Mate is a spin-off from Envy Writes, the female series. I literally wrote it down. There you go. Helene, you don't need to do it. Abort mission! Focusing on Chev, a bear shifter, and the alpha of his clan. Now, I'm gonna say this only once. If it's not about werewolves and shifters, I don't want to hear the word alpha coming out of your fucking mouth. Do you hear me? I don't. If you are a grown-ass man and you call yourself alpha, kill yourself. Kill yourself. Whoa! I said what I said. I said what I said. Not actually, but I said what I said. Okay? Get out. Like, benden uzak, Allah'ıma yakın, tamam mı? Benden uzak. Hadi siktir git amına koydum. Sit! Why would you, as a grown-ass man, call yourself alpha? Or you are a loser. So, the alpha of his clan, who has long awaited the discovery of his fated mates, His life takes a turn when Vanessa, a survivor of traumatic abuse by ogres, joins the Seekers organization, where Chev is a leader. Vanessa, determined to live independently and wary of men, sworn to celibacy after all of that trauma, she is confronted with the unexpected bond she shares with Chev because she is, yes, Caro, yes, buddy, she is the long lost fucking mate that Chev has been looking all of his life. As their paths intertwine, Vanessa must choose between fleeing from her fears or embracing the destiny that fate has laid before her. Because, like I said, Vanessa was abused, like sexually abused, she was raped, mentally abused, physically abused, all of that. She lived it, okay? And obviously she's traumatized, and she had sworn for celibacy. She was like, I honestly don't think I'll ever get a mate. Even if I do, I'll reject them because I don't need a man in my life. And honestly, I would have said and felt the same thing, you know, after all of that. Same. Fate, being fate, a little bitch, is like, no, you have a mate. And Chev immediately loves her. Immediately, he's wow. But Vanessa rejects him and is like, I don't want anything to do with you. And this man, being the cinnamon bun and the most respectful man that I love, starts stalking her from afar. Because he's like, oh my God, if I go near her, she's gonna, she's gonna get scared. I don't want to force her. I don't want to be that kind of person. So he stalks her from afar. And from there, their story starts, intertwining. At the beginning, she's like, no, 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 I don't want you. Get away from me. And Chev is like, no, babe, I'm gonna be your babe. I'm gonna stay. Da 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 da. That's the whole story. Okay, she starts working in the organization where he works, which help victims to have a place, education, whatever they need. They help these people that were abused, because the system, the world, the fantasy world they used to live in, it's the same fantasy world. Obviously, it's the same world, but it was chaos. It was completely chaos. A lot of people got hurt in different ways, and it finally got better after the third book. And there, the organization is created, and Chev is part of it. And Vanessa starts working for that organization, and that's where they meet. That's where the story starts taking its course. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, Caro, I think you'd like this book. Caro, I know you don't read a lot of fantasy, but you like it when it's good. Obviously. I don't read a lot of contemporary books, but when it's good, I eat that shit up, don't I? It's nothing crazy, no high stake fucking plot. I would call this book a cozy, easy read. If you love fantasy, if you love shifters, romance, cutesy shit in a cinnamon bun for a boyfriend, a mate, read that book! Read that book! You're missing out. I'm telling you, you are missing out. People that didn't like it, hey, at least you tried. You didn't like it, I'm so sorry. Now get the fuck out. Okay? Get out. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Because it was missing something for it to be a 5. Okay? 5 is a feeling. 5 stars is a feeling. And it didn't feel like that. It was a 4. Loved it. Mwah. Last but not least, Zodiac Academy. You, Caro, if you didn't think this book was on the list, you are a fucking fool. And you, buddy, if you know it and you don't, welcome to the club. Buckle up, because Zodiac Academy is like a fucking telenovela. Zodiac Academy was written by, I'm gonna butch this name, okay? I apologize once again. Caroline Peckham and Susan Valenti. It's a completed series. There's 9 main books, and then there's novellas. Don't know how many. I'll put everything there. Wow, you have all of them. But the one we're talking about is this one, Zodiac Academy, The Awakening. The first one out of all the series. Now, let me tell you what it is about. Zodiac Academy, The Awakening, follows twin sisters, Tori and Darcy, who grew up in the human world until they learn that they're actually lost princesses from a magical realm. whisked away to Zodiac Academy, a school for powerful supernatural beings. They must master the elemental powers and survive the cutthroat politics of this new world with danger, secrets, and sizzling romance around every fucking corner. Their fight for their legacy is just fucking beginning. So like I said, our main two girls, characters, Tori and Darcy. They're twins and they've lived their whole life in the human world. Then the reality is shattered and someone, a stranger once again, it's always a freaking stranger, tells them, hey, by the way, you guys are the lost fucking princesses from this kingdom and you have some heritage. And if you want to get it, you gotta go to the academy, because before that, you need to have control over your power or else you're gonna kill everyone in the human world. Then you could get all the fucking money and riches and whatever the fuck you want, and also take the throne. At first, they're like, you're crazy. What the fuck? You're crazy. You stalked us, got in our house. I don't know how. And then you're telling me magic are real and fae and vampires and demons and sirens and unicorns are all real and I'm one of them? They don't believe it, but then they're like, you know what? We have nothing to lose. Literally, they have nothing to lose. Their whole life was bullshit. They were always in the fucking system. They didn't have a family and people treated them like shit and they had to like fight tooth and nail to survive in the human world. We're like, okay, we'll just go to another fucking world in an academy, you know, study, do what we gotta do, get our fucking riches and stuff, and then get the fuck out. As always, everything we say doesn't go as we fucking say it. Okay, life ain't that motherfucking easy, Tori and Darcy. They go with that in mind, and then they meet these son of a bitches. There's Steph. I hate him. There's Max. Then there's Lance, Caleb, and I'm not sure if it was Darius. Something like that. So there's these guys, and they are the kids of the council that took over the realm of these lost girls' parents, because they were the king and the queen, whatever the fuck. They got killed and they were shipped to the human world without anyone knowing, because obviously they were gonna get killed too. So the other most powerful beings in the fucking fantasy world were like, we're gonna take over it and our kids are gonna be like, you know, the other ones that are gonna take after us, our heirs. When these guys learn that these girls are coming and they're supposedly the princesses, they're like, oh shit, we need to get rid of them. And they start bullying the shit out of them. There's a bunch of shit that they do and I'm like, what the fuck? I honestly, I cried because I was like, if that was me, bro, I'm committing murder. I'm killing someone. I'm crying, but I'm gonna kill someone. Okay? So these guys bullied the shit out of these girls, not even listening to them, being like, because these girls are like, we do not want the throne. We want our riches and then get the fuck out. And the guys are not hearing it. They're not taking any other bullshit. They're like, no, we don't believe you. We're going to bully the shit out of you and you're going to kiss my fucking ass, right? So they bully the shit out of the girls. The girls are trying to survive. There's a fucking plot twist at the end. Mystery, blah, blah, blah. Romance also. And if you must know, this is an enemy to lover. Slow motherfucking burn. Bitch, there's 9 books and fucking novellas. What did you expect? A lot of people are gonna say that the writing is ass. It's too long. It's this and that. Babe, look, if you don't like it, just shut the fuck up and leave. Like, you have the right to criticize stuff. But don't forget that when you're criticizing something, it has to have a purpose. It has to help for the creator or the author or anyone that you're criticizing their shit on, that you're helping them to like fix it in a way. Look, I was enjoying this shit, okay? Why did I enjoy this shit? This really felt like a trashy teen show. This felt like I was watching Gossip Girl, Teen Wolf, Vampire Diaries, you know, Buffy the fucking Vampire. It really felt like that. And I love shows like that. And you're telling me you have a book version with the twisted sisters that do fucked up like plot twists and plots and characters, give me that shit. I will eat it up. And people did like a reading order, okay, which a bunch of books, they mushed a bunch of that, and it became like 26 books in total that you gotta read for it to all make sense. But from what I understood, bitch, move. God damn. From what I understood, you can read the 9 books and then novellas and you'll be fine. Okay, there's a bunch of videos online. I don't want to do all the blah blah blah. Find it out on yourself. Do I need to do everything for you, bitch? No. So yeah, I loved it because it felt like a trashy teen show. It has all the tropes I love, like I stated them, and it's romance and fantasy. So why not? Look, the first, because I read only 3 out of all the books, the first 2 ones were 4 out of 5. And the third one, that shit was good. That shit was good. It was a 5 out of 5. If I could give it a 10 out of 10, like 10 out of 5. That was mwah, beautiful. I got everything I wanted. It was wow. We've come to the end of our video. It was nice talking to y'all, especially you, Caro. My love. Mwah! And you, buddy. I'll kiss you on the cheeks. It was nice doing this video. My first ever fucking video. Wow. Now, cue the fucking outro I did. Do it! Hi. I know you just saw the outro and you were like, okay, I'm finally done with this bullshit video. But sorry to disappoint you. You're not. I just finished editing this video. It took me a month. Don't ask me, okay? I have an outside life. I'm working. I got family and friends to see. I'm an introvert that needs its own time. Give me a break, okay? The biggest apology goes to you, Caro. I am sincerely sorry that it took me so much time because you were already supposed to be reading the book. You know, you were supposed to be reading it and already be done with it and handing it out to me, I mean, and me vice versa. But I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I am absolutely sorry, okay? So I was watching, you know, I had to go through everything and make sure that everything was okay before posting this shit. And while I was watching the ending, I was like, that felt too quick. That felt like a half-ass shit, you know? Because to be honest, while I was filming it, I was done. I was mentally and physically done filming because I had been doing it for hours. Because I would do it and then I wouldn't like it, do it again, blah, 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 and it would be a non-ending cycle. Okay, I tried my best. So, Caro, you have 4 books, and hopefully the one you pick, you enjoy it while you're reading it. That's my biggest fear. You not enjoying it and feeling obligated to read it and annotating it for me, you know? Don't do that. Okay? And I am also sincerely sorry for all the gasping you're gonna hear at the beginning of the video. Like maybe 10 minutes or more, maybe the whole video. I don't fucking know at this point. I'm gasping for my life. Okay? I'm so fucking sorry. But I'm not editing it out. Every time I try to, it moves everything. And like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm done. I am fucking spiritually, mentally, physically over with this video. I'm done. Get me. I'm going crazy. Do you understand how many times I had to listen to myself and watch myself? I don't think you understand. I'm going crazy. So I'm done. So this is the actual ending. And I'm sorry for all the misery y'all had to go through. Okay? But thank you. Thank you for watching it. I hope y'all laughed and enjoy it. Have a great day. We're done. We are done.